here is the space I'm speaking in. It's just a music practice room here in the North Residence Hall. Nothing on the walls. Here's the window in which I'm going to set my phone. There's no writing there. Just the most convenient place I can set my phone. And here's my notebook. It's blank, except for these faces I've drawn, which is just, for example, near the end of my speech. That's all these pages are, and I won't be opening them until the end of my speech. Okay. Oftentimes, college students live in very blank, boring dorms, stressed out, cramped, and on limited budgets, so they can't really go out and do what they want in order to relieve stress. However, drawing, specifically funky faces in this case, can help relieve stress and has been proven to do so. You can decorate your dorm room walls with said drawings, and it's very cheap since all you need is a pen and paper, which can be found almost anywhere, and you'll probably have them in order to take notes for your classes. So, most people don't understand or don't know the process in which to draw a face. Today I'm going to simplify this for you in 4 easy steps. 1, pick a shape that you want to use throughout your whole face. 2, implement this shape into each one of your features. 3, connect those features, that way your face looks more like a face and less like just some random shapes. And then 4, add some finishing touches to make your drawing yours and make it come alive. So, the first thing is pick a shape. Today I'll be doing an oval since that's the easiest and it's the best shape for beginners, but you can do a triangle, a square, whatever shape you'd like as long as you can draw it. The second thing you'll do is implementing your shape in your features. This is probably the hardest step, but it's still easy by far. So you'll want to start with one of the eyes. I like to start with the left, but it doesn't really matter. For the oval, you'll draw it as your eyeball shape. I like the messier the better, but it doesn't quite matter. So you'll draw your shape as the whole eyeball, and then you can draw your pupil. You draw your iris with the same shape. And then if you'd like, you can draw some eyelids in order to give your person more character. Again, use the shape that you chose. It makes your drawing a lot more effective and a lot more cohesive if you use the shape that you chose in the beginning. Alright, and then you do the exact same thing for the other eye. Again, the drawing is all up to you, so it's okay if it's messy. For the nose, you'll want the tip of your nose to be the shape that you chose. So for me, I'm doing an oval. Maybe I'll do a vertical oval like this for the tip of your nose. Then, on the east and west sides of your face, or of the nose, you'll draw your nostrils. And then you'll draw the skin flaps out here around your nostrils that connect to your center tip of the nose. And there you have it. Then finally, for the lips, you'll draw, and for the lips, you don't actually have to follow the shape rule since lips are generally a very specific shape on a face, but you can do whatever you want. For me, I'll try and make it follow the oval. So I'll do a random line for the top, and then you go from the corner of said random line down across whatever shape you want and connect it to the other corner. That way you've got a top lip. You shade it in. Very messy. And then you go from the corner down, up, and connect it to the other side of the top lip. That way you've got a bottom lip and a top lip. You've created a mouth. Great. Now you have your features. It's time to connect them. So for this, you'll just use a series of lines, and I'll show you where they're supposed to go. For the eyes, I like to create a faux brow bone. So what I'll do is go from the top innermost corner of the eye and then connect it to the other top innermost corner of the other eye. So I went from left to right, but you don't have to. You can go from right to left. Again, all very much up to you. For the nose, there's 2 options. If your face is facing dead center, you'll want to do a center line. So mine is, you'll start from the very top center of your nose and connect it to your faux brow bone. Then to add some definition, on the right or left side of this line, you can draw another line going up. Not all the way, but enough to create some definition and bone structure. If your face was facing, let's say, a bit off from center, you would do 2 parallel lines going from the tip of your nose up to meet this fake brow bone that you drew on either side. You would make them go both the way up. All right, for the mouth, it's very simple. This is just the part where your lip connects to your nose. You would go from the bottom of the tip of your nose down with 2 parallel lines that connect and touch the top lip. That way, you've got a whole face. And then all you have to do is just add some finishing details. It's very simple. So maybe you want some eyebrows. All you would do is draw a line from the outermost corner of your eye up, and then connect your eyebrow to that by just drawing your eyebrow through it. Repeat for both. You can draw a head shape, so you can do an oval all the way around if you'd like, in order to create the finished drawing. That's it. There's a lot of ways in which you can variate this. You can do a teardrop, or I took this one from my wall. It's very funky. So get creative with it. The more shapes you have, the better, and the more diverse it'll be. Thank you so much.